السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. ازيكم يا شباب، عاملين ايه؟ انا محمد جمال من مصر، والنهاردة اول فيديو ليا في القناة، واتمنى تشتركوا في القناة وتتابعوني. والقناة دي ان شاء الله محتواها 100% جيمنج، فاذا كنت بتحب الالعاب او بتحب لعبة معينة قول لي عليها في التعليقات، وانا ان شاء الله هعمل لها فيديوهات شيقة وممتعة، واتمنى تعجبكم جودة الفيديو. وليتس جو. اللعبة دي يا شباب لعبة انا حسيت ان اللي عاملها عايز يموتني.
حياة النبي محمد دي اللي يجيب لي جلطة، ما حد هيجيب لي جلطة غير ده. اما تضحك
حتى يجي لي جلطة،
اما تضحك يا اخي.
حياة النبي محمد.
طبعا انا لعبتها قبل كده امبارح، فضلت في هذه الساعة
Turn to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
لا 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 ايوه اهي اهي. يا عم انت بتعمل ايه؟ اوعى تزوق نفسك، اوعى. الحمد لله.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always, even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
كده مش عارف اطلع من الحته دي. الحمد لله. اطلع.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain. Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise.
ايوه 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 ايوه. لا ياس الله اكبر. ايه ده؟ طلعت حته جديده يا شباب، طلعت حته جديده، وانا اكيد مش هقع من هنا خلاص، مش هقع من هنا تاني. اطلع بقى. لا ايوه كده. الله ينور يا معلم، الله ينور كده. لا انا كده كده انت هتبهدلني. ايوه كده، ايوه انت عايز دي شويه، ايوه يلا في خطر. ايه ده؟ اطلع يا معلم.
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
يا اخي ارحمني، ارحمني، التحكم زفت. الله يخرب بيتك اللي عملت اللعبه دي. اطلع. ايوه ايوه. عايز بقى زقه كده، زقه رجوله. ايوه. الله. لا لا لا. الحمد لله الحمد لله. لا انا كنت هقع. اطلع بقى كده، اطلع. لا الفكرة اهي. الله بس كده احنا بعيد، كده احنا بعيد، كده احنا بعيد. بصوا بقى يا شباب على الحتة دي. بصوا هشيلها في المونتاج، ما تبصوش. لا 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 لا. لا اطلع اطلع بقى يا اخي، زهقت انا من الحته دي. كده هو ممكن اقع من هنا. بتعمل انت كمان؟ انت بتعمل ايه؟ مش كفايه عمل اللعبه ديت؟ يا هو اب، يعني طلعت فوق في لحظه ونزلت تاني. والله نحس انها هنا، نحس انها هنا. لا ده انا فوق بقى، انا فوق مش هفضل ارجع دكور. لا حلو حلو قوي والله حلو قوي. لا لا ايوه المعلمة دي معلمة. الله اكبر. لا ده انا اقف دقيقة بقى. اثبت انت اثبت انت. ايه دي بقى الحتة دي هتطلع ازاي؟ بص لا ده لسه بقول هطلع لقيت نفسي بنزل. ايوه انا سيبتنا.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
هوب 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 ايوه هوب 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 هو ايه كانت هوب. انا بخبط يا جدعان. لا ايوه خليك تحت خليك تحت انا عندي حركة.
احرق ابو اللي جابك في الارض.
لا يا جدعان يا جدعان والله كده حرام حرام. انا كده هموت.
You can hit the escape key if you need to change the mouse sensitivity.